Welcome back. Trucks carrying humanitarian has been allowed to cross into the Gaza Strip tonight. Meanwhile, 2 Americans held hostage by Hamas have been freed as more than 200 others are still in custody. Here's ABC's Morgan Norwood.
Hold up. We're just not going to go past how you look. Oh my.
With the latest.
Israel announcing on Saturday that it is stepping up airstrikes into Gaza as it prepares for an expected ground invasion, which Israel says is the next step in its attempt to wipe out Hamas after the October 7th terror attack. Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari saying, "We will deepen our attacks. We will minimize the danger to our forces in the next stages of the war," repeating his call for residents of Gaza City to head south for their safety. Israeli airstrikes have caused massive destruction in Gaza. The Hamas-run Palestinian Health Ministry says more than 4,300 people have been killed. Hundreds of thousands have been forced from their homes. People desperately in need of food, water, and medical supplies. Egypt's Rafah border crossing opening on Saturday to let humanitarian aid into Gaza. More than 200 trucks have been waiting near the border for days, but only 20 trucks were allowed in.
This is an area that we have to get into. So whoever's in charge, please give us unfettered access and please.
You just opposed that to the sister that was up there talking about this to this. Whatever this is.
He's allowed to go in and feed these people.
Israeli authorities say 1,400 people have been killed in Israel, most of them during that Hamas attack. The IDF says an estimated 210 people still being held hostage. 2 American hostages, 17-year-old Natalie Ranan and her 59.
We said how many people were killed in Israel without even mentioning how many people were killed in Hamas. In Gaza and West Bank, which probably triple, quadruple the amount of people that were killed in Israel. Nobody dying is a good thing, but come on, let's keep it a buck. Call it down the line now. Come on.
Year-old mother Judith were released on Friday. ABC's Matt Gutman outside of IDF headquarters, where there's an ongoing vigil for those still being held hostage.
And it's pretty much a silent protest here. They're not shouting, they're not chanting against Netanyahu or the government. They're basically just begging people to remember the faces.
Meanwhile, Arab and European officials gathered for a summit in Cairo, where U.S. allies, Egypt and Jordan, harshly criticize Israel's actions in Gaza. Jordan's king calling the airstrikes in Gaza a war crime and demanding a ceasefire. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas at the summit calling on the UN Security Council to protect the Palestinian people. More